welcome to Bitstorm, a comedy game design podcast. What are we doing? By two guys who know nothing about comedy or game design. I'm Ben Slinger, and apparently I have no words tonight, which is going to be a problem since we're making a podcast. But with me, as always, is Trevor Scott.
Hello.
Hi. Trevor, what are we doing tonight? We're trying out something interesting.
We're trying something a little bit differently. For once, we've actually got our random word generator bot back up and running, but it's had a bit of a glow up.
New and improved.
So we actually have a brand new prompt room now that we've got access to. It's all running off of our our phones. So we're going to try random movies. We haven't done this for a while, so.
Haven't done this for a while, but
on the count of 3 to 1 click, we're both going to lock in a movie. Yep. We're going to say it at each other, then we'll say to each other what the movie actually is. And
and then we come up with video games just based on either the title or the whole premise of the movie or whatever. Maybe we try to tie it in some way.
Yeah.
All right.
And so there's not really much else to say other than 3, 2, 1 click.
3, 2, 1 click.
So I have Swiss Army Man.
Okay, I have Little Nicky.
Okay.
Both kind of odd, weird comedies in different ways. Swiss Army Man. Okay. I don't think there's anything in the actual plot of Swiss Army Man that we're really going to be able to turn into a...
alone on a desert island.
I suppose, but
it's kind of Castaway as well, but...
Yeah, but I'm a little bit more intrigued by just the idea of a Swiss Army Man. He's got tools that come out of different ways.
See, I like the idea. Think of it like it's an adventure game, but your verb coin is literally a dead body. So it's whatever the dead body can do is
that's your only tool.
That's your tool.
Okay. That's interesting.
It's kind of, fart is a major one that happens in the movie.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the movie.
Have you not?
No.
It's good.
I've heard about it.
It's by the Daniels, who made everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah, and I know it's one of Daniel Radcliffe's great performances.
Yeah, of a guy who literally doesn't do anything throughout the entire movie, except for fart. And Little Nicky, of course, is the son of Satan. Yeah,
son of Satan, Adam Sandler. So, okay. Adventure game's an interesting one there. Trapped on a desert island with a dead body. And are you then maybe visited by the son of Satan in some way? Like, is it the son of Satan who sends you on a quest? Like, sends you on your way, gives you your task, perhaps?
Yeah, I do like that. There's like, and it's sort of almost your guide / narrator of the whole thing. Is like, well, all I've got for you is this dead body, and like, sorry,
like don't hear that. Yeah,
he was supposed to be your guide. I'm not supposed to be here. He kind of died on the way. He died
on the way. Well, or like, because I was kind of thinking. This guy like latched onto Little Nicky as he was coming up from the depths of hell or something. He's just like kicking him off his leg. Oh, one of them got on me. Oh, well, I guess he can stay here. He's your guide. He's dead, but
but you'll work it out. Look, if you don't get off the island, I own your soul.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
You know how it goes.
You got 3 days.
I mean, technically my dad owns your soul, but,
I'm subletting it.
he said he'll give me some souls if I do this job for him, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, it's gone.
And then he just becomes the narrator.
Yeah, or like shows up. He's like the fucking book in It Takes Two.
Hello. You need some love.
Oh, that fucking book is awesome.
I fucking love that game. It's so good. We need to finish it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we can't do that right now because we're playing another game.
Yeah, no.
So, I like that as a premise to start off with. This is an island in the middle of the South Pacific, basically. So it's uninhabited.
Oh yeah,
like
it's your classic Lost Island or like desert island or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it survival-esque then, do you reckon, or more like inventory puzzle? Or like, I mean, you said you've got the verbs of the dead body, which you can use to like reach things. Yeah, fart when you need to. That's going to be good for setting fire. Starting fires.
Yeah.
Once you can get a spark going.
I like the idea that the first scene you go to leave and little Nicky turns back up and goes, no, you need to take the dead body with you.
Little Nicky has the accent now. Yeah.
That is your key to getting your soul back.
To getting out of here.
If you and the dead body leave the island,
you're free to go. But if not, I own your soul.
Well, my dad loves. We went over this. Goodbye.
Well, actually, okay. Less of a point and click then, because I kind of then like the idea of having some physics sort of stuff of you having to drag this body around.
Yep.
So maybe a bit more of a puzzly kind of, whether it's a inside-esque 2D gameplay-ish sort of thing, or like Limbo-esque.
I do like that 2.5D sort of Zelda-y sort of. But
I mean,
but
basically
the classic point and click, view, but you can move between screens, forward, back, and all this sort of stuff. So you've almost got to have that old thing of, you're making your map and all that sort of stuff. Like the rooms are specifically.
Yeah. You can do that. I kind of love the idea, though, actually, that this whole game basically becomes like an escort quest, but you're escorting a dead body that you just have to drag around, and
because you can leave the scene, but when you come back, if you've been away for too long, there are predators who are now eating.
Oh, that's an interesting part of it too, and like, because I could see that being, if you're in this area, like the puzzles in this area of the map, because I mean, depending on how we do it, but I'm thinking of it as a semi-linear, to get through this area, you need certain things. Yeah, in this area of the map, there are wolves or whatever. Like, you can't get as far away from the body here without the wolves coming and taking it. So if
they take too many bites, oh no, you let the wolves.
You have failed.
You let the wolves take too much of a bite. That's going to cost you.
You must get there. It only counts if you get there with at least 75% of the body.
Maybe you'll have to sift the poo. Not really.
I don't want to poo.
I don't want
to poo.
Stinky wolf poo.
But yeah, I can imagine then being able to build puzzles around, like blocking them from getting it temporarily while you move a lift down or whatever to get it to the right spot.
And of course, if you've dragged it through,
that's a good
dragged it through water, is like now it's sort of waterlogged and is starting to bloat up a bit, and like
you can do some really gross dark humor kind of stuff. It's like if you leave it in water for like 10 seconds, it bloats up and now it's a trampoline. Like, if you've got gameplay stuff that comes from it.
But it's like, it goes away after a certain amount of time.
No,
it's
it's not permanent.
But it's almost a bit boy in his blob. That you need to find out, okay.
Boy in his body. A kid in his corpse.
A kid in his corpse. Corpse with a K. He cruise for a corpse. That was a Delphine game, I think.
Oh, was it? Like a murder mystery or something?
Yeah, murder mystery. Done in that weird... If you remember Delphine, they did Another World and...
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Out of This World, whatever it was called.
It's a regional thing, I think.
Yeah. But it was that weird sort of 3D, but it was set, on a ship, and you were literally...
I haven't played that one.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was good. Very hard, though. Very difficult. Because it was French, I believe. Delphine was French,
they were French.
This is really cool. I really like this game that was sort of got us going away from the verb coin, but we got there through, the different things. For those of you who don't know, A Boy and His Blob was an old game set on the Nintendo, the original NES, that you had different jelly beans, and the jelly beans made the blob do different things. So
that's what it was. Yeah, like it would be a trampoline, or it'd be an umbrella,
yeah. But the idea being that, like, as you go through this, you learn. Oh, if I leave the body in the sunlight, maybe.
Yeah, you're basically discovering the different forms or the different things that this body can do gameplay wise.
Just through dragging it.
I feel like this could be like an Edward McMullen. Is that his name? McMillan?
Yeah.
Game.
Ed McMillan game. Yep.
Lots of poop and flies and death.
Yeah. I do like the idea of it being, 3D in that 2.5D sort of feel, because physics in that feels like it's going to be better. You're literally just grabbing it by the hand. You're just dragging it. And it's like,
yeah, I could see it working like that for sure.
You'd have to work out what else other than bloating, because right now we've got one thing that it does. Bloating.
I mean, you can use it as a bridge to you tie it up. I mean, a rigor mortis
I think heat may give it some stiffness.
Heat, you reckon?
Heat, as in sunlight. In the sunlight, it gets
stiffened into rigor mortis, and then you have to cool it off to. Wouldn't it be the opposite? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I think
maybe heat makes it more supple.
Yeah. So yeah, you've got rigor mortis mode where you can use it as a club. You got the fart mode. Obviously, you got farts. That's going to be a pretty,
I mean, it's really the only way to, except for jumping on the corpse. Farting is the only way to expel the gas from the bloating.
Yeah.
I think this may be a little bit too disgusting.
I think we should move on. All right, 3, 2, 1, movie. All right, I have The Big Wedding.
Zombieland.
Oh, okay. The Big Wedding in Zombieland. Maybe this is unlike the movie, just because, I don't know, zombies are fun, but maybe we want to do something a bit different. Maybe this is a theme park, an actual theme park, themed around zombies.
It's a zombie-themed wedding.
And it's a zombie-themed wedding. It's like someone who's really into zombie stuff.
Yeah.
Then I guess the question is, do you do the expected thing and a zombie outbreak happens during it, or is it just not completely unrelated, but it's not a zombie outbreak. There's other stuff that happens here. It's just a relationship drama. But everyone's dressed as zombies. Or there's a murderer. There's a natural disaster.
No, I really like that. There's something about there being a natural disaster, the ambulance comes and they don't know where to turn because everyone looks really, really
bleeding and
fucked up. I was like, no. Is that person over here? This is all makeup. Are you hurt? It's like, yeah, but it's chronic.
My heart's broken. My fiance didn't show up. The bride left with a different zombie.
For some reason, I love the idea of it being a zombie-themed wedding, but zombies actually turn up.
I mean, that's sort of that. Yeah, that's in a way that's the expected thing to do, but that doesn't mean it's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah. You thought that the zombie that turned up was just someone's +1?
The first one that shows up, yeah.
It's like, oh, you're with cousin Ted, and you're really getting into the part,
selling the bit.
Welcome, and they just
you're on the groom side.
they just bite into how long it actually, like gradually the other members of the
I feel like it maybe sits
wedding.
It's got to find the most dramatic moment for that first, or are you thinking it's not? Like the infection happens throughout the wedding somehow. People aren't noticing.
You go through the reception and like the wedding speeches are going on. You see in the background like someone chowing down into a waiter or something like that.
Is this just something that happens in the background of what the actual gameplay is?
I think it starts out like that. Like it's kind of like you're just talking through this zombie wedding, and then it's like all shit breaks loose, and that's when I know, it kind of feels right for like a Dead Rising sort of thing of you now shit's all broken,
improvised weapons,
and you got to try and get your family safe in here.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I kind of like the idea of a zombie game that's not about killing like hundreds of zombies. It's about surviving the zombie apocalypse.
That just so happens to be a zombie.
But that's just the setup. That's just a funny, ironic setup. But like, it could be really cool, where it is much more about getting as far as you can before they break through that door. With what you've barricaded.
I see this very much like, and for some reason my mind has gone here. American Pie: The Wedding.
Okay.
You know how they had that? They went to like. It was like a destination wedding at like a country club sort of thing, and everyone had a room on site and all this sort of stuff. So it's a rather sprawling estate that you're on.
Yeah.
And it's like everything's happening here. So, the sort of gates are all locked and, no one's sort of getting in and out.
Yeah, it's like on an island somewhere or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't know, like everyone's dressed up for this. You don't know when you're first seeing people after everything goes down.
Can we do something fun?
Yep.
Can we make this kind of like Gremlins, where the zombies take on certain personalities based on who they bite? So how like in Gremlins they'd end up like all the different weird personalities. I think particularly in Gremlins 2, right? Because the reason I thought of that is for some reason I was thinking, what if they were like some sort of aquatic zombie thing or something? But then I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. But then I was like, well, what if that's just like one type of the zombies? It's like when the zombies bit, it's this big fancy thing and they had professional mermaids, and when they got bitten, then there's these fucking like zombie mermaid things, but they're still kind of acting like, now they're actually acting like these weird vicious zombie fish.
Actual mermaids because,
like the actual original.
The zombie brain is just, it sort of goes, oh, this is what I am, so it leans into that.
Yeah, like the body.
I do like that. I do like that a lot. Look, I think there's so much that you could do with this. I'm really liking the idea of, all you're trying to do is make it through to morning, because that's when the ferry's coming back. Because you're saying the island is like, yes, this is perfect. It's like the ferry comes back.
Everyone's trapped there. There's no way off. The ferry's not coming back till
you're trying to save as much for your family as possible, but Grandma was bitten. It's like she's lived a good life. Do you just kick her out?
I do need to chop her head off with a shovel.
I mean, will Mum ever forgive you, or is that just makeup? And she's
well, that's it. She's
just itching because
quite a
it's
showman.
Like,
she
it turns out that she's allergic to the makeup. Like,
so when you shot her in the head with a shotgun, that was a mistake. No one will ever know.
And she's just having an episode, unfortunately.
God. All right, 3-1 movie.
3-1 movie.
Okay.
Children of Man.
Don't say a word.
Ooh.
So this is Michael Douglas from 2001. When the daughter of a psychiatrist is kidnapped, he's horrified to discover that the abductor's demand is that he break through to a young woman suffering from PTSD who knows a secret 6-digit code number.
And Children of Man in 2027, in a chaotic world in which humans can no longer procreate, a former activist agrees to help transport a miraculously pregnant woman to the sanctuary at sea, where a child's birth may help scientists save the future of humankind.
Good one.
So, I mean, the fact that this lady happens to be, pregnant.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering if we can take it, combining the two, maybe not necessarily around the pregnancy, maybe it's that this person knows something that can save humankind.
Yeah.
But they are sort of so mentally broken that people are worried, oh shit, they're going to die with this secret or something's going to happen.
And it's almost one of these things of it doesn't need to necessarily be, you don't need to have, the kidnapping of the psychiatrist or something like that.
No.
Maybe you're playing the woman, and you're actually trying to work through these different things to try and access. Yeah,
interesting. So, I mean, I immediately went to some a kind of a visual novel-esque thing, or just short, linear, very dialogue-driven. But what you just made me think, oh, maybe this is dialogue-driven, but literally every choice you make plays things out in your mind.
I mean, I'm getting very much an Echo Runs Deep Grant Graver anthology coming soon to Steam feel of this, of you're going through this discussion with a psychiatrist, but it's more you've got a memory palace that you're running through in your head.
I'm kind of, but I'm almost imagining the psychiatrist asks you a question and you get your standard dialogue tree, and you can pick one, but with every choice,
it determines
you have then this internal monologue that sort of talks you out of saying it, and then brings back some memories, and then gets into a loop of something, and then you play through that memory, and then it's sort of really playing on that PTSD.
I like the idea of based on your answers that you've had in that you've said in your head or whatever, you're switching out thing that you put into that game where it's sort of flicking through, and you go to select an option, and it's
right.
It's sort of taking away control. You got to actually be careful as to which option, because it
might change from under your mouse button.
It may change from under your mouse button or something like that, depending on how you answered.
I really like the idea of visual novels that play with the mechanics in that way, whether it's that or whether it's you click it and it shifts because underneath what you truly meant was X, and and that it's
you don't have the trust here, and then later on, like what you've been mentioning recently when we've been talking Overboard, where you can do another run, and it's okay, now I know a little bit more about this. If I answer this, and this, I get this sort of answer instead. And
I mean, and look, that's always the challenge with a visual novel is how do you make it replayable, or how do you put mechanics in there where it's some pre-knowledge here actually helps you without just making it, I have to play through this whole linear thing and make a different choice at this point. And so, designing it around that is really interesting. The game Slay the Princess does a really cool job of that.
Yeah.
And, it's not that you're playing the same game and just making choices, which is exactly my point, but it's very much the scenario is the same every time, but then things shift based on how far you've played through it, choices you've already made, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's cool. I could see that being, that's just another one of those that would be really good with a really good writer on it, and just build out a short little thing that's sort of somewhat replayable.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Shall we?
Let's click again.
Click again. Friends with benefits.
Valley of the Dolls.
Oh. Okay. What is that one about?
Lured by their dreams of fame and fortune, three ambitious young women enter the world of show business and discover how easy it is to sink into a celebrity nightmare of ego, alcohol, and pills, the beloved dolls.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that's kind of
I mean, that's a fun, starting point. Celebrity, Hollywood.
All 1960s.
Yeah, and we can go with that or not. There's plenty of debauchery still in Hollywood in these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Friends with Benefits. This is the Justin Timberlake, Mila Kunis movie from 2011. Dylan is done with relationships. Jamie decides to stop buying into the Hollywood cliches of true love. When the two become friends, they decide to try something new and take advantage of their mutual attraction. Fucking. But without any emotional attachment.
It's amazing that they put that into the description.
Yeah, I can't believe that got past, the lawyers.
Yeah, I mean, it's there. I see it right in front of me.
So, there's a couple of interesting places that this collides. Obviously, just one is very much the dark side of Hollywood, and then one is sort of the romantic side of Hollywood in a way, like of what Hollywood gives the world.
Yeah.
In rom-coms. And
there's something about 1960s which is very much, the sexual freedom that happened during the 1960s that a Friends with Benefits could actually be interesting to sort of, casual sex in the 1960s, which, the decade of free love and all this sort of stuff. It'd be interesting to sort of play with that. Not so much the ego, alcohol and drugs, but it's more around relationship.
You could do it as a relationship sort of thing. Yeah. It's interesting because, I mean, it's so hard to know. The big difference with games versus like movies and books and stuff, right? Like you can make a movie, you can make a game about just personal relationships, make the stakes just be very personal and it's not, big things. But with games, the genre, it limits your genre so much then to tell that sort of story.
I mean, the only one I can think of is Match 3.
Exactly. Match 3 is your only vehicle for that sort of personal story. So
I was going to say platformer, but the words that came out of my mouth was Match 3.
I was thinking seriously about it, but
I know.
Now I do just want to make this into a Match 3.
I actually now want to make this into a platformer.
Okay, into a platformer.
It feels like at the end of each level, you're having sex. Like that's what it's going.
You're trying to find your next casual fuck.
Yeah.
In Hollywood.
Yeah.
You got to avoid the drug flinging, executives who are trying to lure you in.
It is literally a Super NES / Mega Drive Disney style platformer. You're dodging the ego, you're dodging the alcohol, you're dodging the pills.
Yep.
And you're just trying to get to your casual fuck.
Yeah.
Like you're on the movie set and now it's like, okay, we've done that and now
your co-star has gone to the trailer, but they were giving you, you had good chemistry the whole time.
My head has literally just started playing the songs from Aladdin because it's literally it's built on the same fucking
I was thinking
framework.
of Aladdin, like the way you like bounce off things. There's like executives with their, their drugs and stuff that they're flinging at you, but you got to bounce on their heads.
But it's every level. Look, it's a ROM hack of Aladdin, but it ends with you fucking.
I mean, that probably exists, right?
Okay, let's do one more.
Let's do one more quick one.
That'll be the end.
Okay. God, I literally got nymphomaniac. All right, this is an interesting name. Okay. The Black Phone.
Air buddies. Let's talk about the Black Phone before the pinnacle of cinema that is Air Buddies.
Air Buddies. The Black Phone. Finney Blake, a shy but clever 13-year-old boy, is abducted by a sadistic killer and trapped in a soundproof basement where screaming is of little use. When a disconnected phone on the wall begins to ring, Finney discovers that he can hear the voices of the killer's previous victims. And they are dead set on making sure that what happened to them doesn't happen to Finney.
And Air Buddies, the offspring of sportsman canine Airbud, B-Dog, Mudbud, Butterball, Buddha, and Rosebud, uncover a kidnapping plot motivated by a little rich boy's desire to have the world's most athletic dog as a pet. Okay.
So it's
the juxtaposition.
Yes, you switch from the dark, gloomy 13-year-old kid locked in the basement of a fucking serial killer talking to the dead victims of this killer, and then you get to a narrative beat and it switches to a colourful fucking
thing of like
3D third person
where these 5 dogs are hot on the trail of where this kid is gone.
Yeah. But all of their moves are basketball based.
Okay, so the Airbud section is very much like it's a platformy section.
Oh yeah, it's like I think like a 3D platformer kind of thing. It's probably really frustrating. You got to like knock basketballs around with real physics because that's really annoying.
In each one, you're controlling a different one of the dogs, and each one has a slightly different. Like one's better at shooting, one's better at dribbling. Because
they're all pretty good at that, but
yeah.
We got it.
You got it. You acknowledged it, and now we've moved on. Yeah. For some reason, I love this idea. I think this is such a cool juxtaposition of.
Oh yeah,
you've got this real dark thing, and then moments of lightness and frivolity.
Yep.
It's like the dogs are going to save him, right?
I hear barking in the distance. You got to get out of there.
I do like the idea that, like, later on in the game, like, I'm thinking sort of like the 3rd or 4th time that you come back, like, they pick up the phone and it's just barking.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because it turns out that what the dogs are actually from the past or something like that. And they've
the dogs are actually just the imagination of this child going through this massive trauma gone wild, and he's just picturing these fucking dogs who are coming to save him.
As you find out, the last thing that he watched before he got kidnapped was Air Buddies. Air Buddies.
Specifically Air Buddies, yeah.
And he's like, well, they went with the kidnapping in that. Maybe they're coming to find me. And it's like, it's just really harrowing.
Yeah.
Like...
No, it's horrible. And I'm just picturing like, you have the barking on the phone. You have, at one point, it's like, Air Buddies, blah, blah, blah. You get to the end of a level. You like take the final shot that like finishes the level. The basketball goes up. Then it cuts. And the kid like looks around and there's just this solitary basketball. Dunk, dunk, through the dark. Dunk, 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 dunk. You don't know where it came from.
And like, it rolls into the corner and you go over into the corner, which is in pitch black in the corner. And there's no basketball there. And it's like, what the fuck was that? Yeah. And it's like, you start getting the feeling that it's like, this is...
And then you have to play the, like, whatever weird puzzle section in the dark.
I'm picturing that in the basement, it is almost like a first person sort of...
Yes, that's what I was...
you're walking around through there, and then the Air Buddies is like that
like third person platformer,
like platformer,
Spyro... Yes,
Spyro, Banjo-Kazooie, that sort of colourful,
Jack
wonderful...
and Daxter.
It's a collectathon.
Yeah.
You're collecting, when
clues.
When you're playing Rosebud, you're collecting little pink bows, and when you like...
Yeah, it's completely like just gratuitously cute and fluff.
Yeah.
And then it cuts back to this completely dark.
They go to the bathroom and they see down on the floor like this dirty, mangled, like pink bow. And it's like...
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like,
dude, I love the bleed. Oh god, it's like from a previous victim.
and that's what you've just been collecting in the previous one. Like each thing,
having a crossover like that is so good.
There's something about a crossover there that just.
It reminds me of. Did you ever watch that show? Kevin Can Fuck Himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Going from the like genre, like brightness of the genre to the actual sort of darkness of the reality. That's I love that.
I love juxtapositions like that. That's really good. Let's call it there.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us this week on Bitstorm. If you want to find our previous episodes online, you can go to bitstormcast.com, check them out there or anywhere else that you get lovely podcasts like this one. And check out Bitstorm Book Games. And we're back to work on Grant Grover, as Trevor mentioned earlier. That should be out sometime, hopefully by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Bit later than
hopefully before GTA 6 comes out.
Yeah, there you go.
Because we don't want to be releasing when that comes out.
No, because we're a direct competitor.
Well, I mean, it's like, but at least we're on PC.
Yeah.
Unlike GTA 6. But just like GTA 6, we are releasing only in digital. So
that's true. Yeah, no physical copies.
No physical copies. Although, if you come and see us, we might have a USB stick with them on there.
If you pay me, I'll go dig up a CD burner and
I've got one.
There you go. We'll burn you a disc.
Yeah, we'll burn you a disc. It'll be a CD because it's going to be that small.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be a DVD. Yeah. We'll have to find some blank DVDs. Where we're going to find that now? Definitely not at current.bandcamp.com where you can find the song Mad Defiance of the album Containment Failure, because that's just music. That's not where you find physical media. But yeah, go check out that song, current.bandcamp.com.
That's right. So thank you again for joining us this week on Bitstorm. I'm Ben Slinger.
I'm Trevor Scott.
And this whole podcast has been a fever dream while I've been stuck in a murderer's basement.
Yeah. Yeah, buddies.